Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, today we have some news to talk about, especially about Dembélé, and the important match is the topic of the day, I think. So, without more delay, let's start. Well, as I told you at the beginning, first we are going to talk about the things we have to improve to win the Manchester United. The Bayern Munich. I think it's quite difficult to win them because Barcelona has never won in the Allianz Arena, and I don't think now, facing one of the best Bayerns in the history, we are going to be able to win them. So later we will analyze why we may win them, but it's going to be quite hard. But for example, we have to talk first about the things that Xavi hasn't improved yet. For example, his arrival has not made the team be more effective. Actually, from 4 matches, I think we scored just 1 goal. No, more. 4 goals, but 2 of them from penalty. So it's a quite poor numbers for Barcelona. Also, defensively, we still have some problems. It's true that we are receiving less goals. In 4 matches, we've received just 2 goals, but those goals have been one of them has been enough to make us lose 3 points and probably La Liga. No, it's quite sad, but I think defensively the team has improved. That's a fact. I think we didn't got scores. We didn't got goals against Benfica, for example. We lost 3-0 there, and that's an improvement in my opinion. Also, we didn't receive any goal against Espanyol, and they had their chances. That's true, but that's true that later against Villarreal played quite well, and against Betis when they play in the counter attacks, because there were times Barcelona didn't play well. The other teams controlled the match, and they didn't score. They score us when we were playing well. That's a problem, and I think that's a lack of concentration of the defenders. Xavi should think about that. I think, but I think that's the real problem in this aspect now, in this issue. Also, Ter Stegen, his level is quite lower than previous years. Of course, year after year, you're getting older, so your conditions are not as before. But I think with 29 years old, that he still could have performed quite better than that. And other things, for example, Depay, Memphis is still not really playing that or being such a leader, or the leader we expected from him to be, and the person who could take the team and get goals. Sometimes yes, but a few times. Or for example, the injuries. We still have some injuries. For example, Dest and Gavi, with Xavi still got injured. And Gavi was the other day against Betis, that it was just because of the ball. But anyway, that aspect of lag is not improved. And I don't think it's Xavi's fault, but it's an analysis that I've read before. And also, players as Philippe Coutinho or Umtiti are still disappeared. Dembélé, it seems that but it's the only one who has come back. Actually, Dembélé from last year, he was doing quite great. Let's see if he doesn't get injured again, but it's the only one who seems that being able to generate some illusions, some kind of leadership in the club. But I'm afraid a bit that we are becoming again a bit dependent of Dembélé. In this case, before it was from Messi, we depend on Messi a lot, and now it's of Dembélé. No, Dembélé, I think we should correct that, because it's not that good that Dembélé in 20 minutes or 10 minutes shot 3 times, and the other players probably many of them didn't even try. That's something to take care. No? And talking about Dembélé, today I read that in this moment Dembélé has said to Xavi today that he's not going to keep playing in Barcelona. At the end of the season, he has the idea of leaving. And it seems that Barcelona is preparing a last offer to try to retain him. The offer is about 11 million euros a fixed salary, and then 7.5 million euros on wages, so on objectives. If you win that, or if you play so many minutes, or whatever. Okay, it's important because in this moment, what I read is that he has an offer from other team where he will get 15 million euros for every year and 15 million euros for coming for free. So of course, the other day we talked about this, that Xavi said it's not just the money, it's because he wants to feel important, blah, blah. Let's not lie to anyone any time else. It's because of the money. Because Xavi and Laporta has been saying that he's wonderful, that he's the best, sending a lot of flowers to him publicly to try to retain him, and it's not working at all. So I think it's time to stop lying and say the truth. He just wants money, and sorry. And the problem is that we don't have it. So it's going to be quite hard for the team to retain a person who just looks for his pocket when you have a team that it's not available, is not able to do that, to face that problem. No? So as Cruyff said, whoever wants to stay, welcome, and whoever doesn't want to stay, goodbye. So Dembélé, thank you, but bye. I don't think we should try to make any effort for this player. I understand he wants money, it's on his right, but he doesn't want to stay, so goodbye. Because after so many years, being so patient with him, let him leave to other teams like Manchester United many times were behind them, and later being himself who said no, I will not leave. So well, but we know for next time, no, a bit a person who gets injured and do these kind of things, what we should learn a lesson and decide what we have to do. And with all these problems, we will go to Allianz Arena. Actually, tomorrow at 7 p.m., Barcelona will be training in the stadium. Something that it never happened before with Koeman. For example, they prefer to train in Barcelona and later go to the field. But Xavi prefers to check how's the field before the pitch. And then there we go, a match that is a final, as Memphis Depay said, a final because we have 20.2 million in play. If we lose, that match and we cannot pass to the next round, we will lose 20 million euros, 9.6 million to get in the last 16th, and 10.6. For arriving at the last 8, that's what Barcelona expected to reach this year. After that, everything will be like welcome. But the objective was at least to reach the last 8th. So in this case, we will pass to the Europa League. Will receive 6.5 million, I read before. So in a total, we'll be losing 14 million euros. Later, let's see where we'll reach in this competition, but let's hope we don't have to analyze that, because that means we didn't win tomorrow, but it's going to be pretty hard, really. And economically, it's going to be a huge impact. Actually, as I told you before, we have options to win because the technical of Bayern, Julian Nagelsmann, is thinking of bringing some players and give rest other players like Lucas Hernandez, Goretzka, or Sané. They are going to be probably on the bench, and it's going to be Musiala or Marc Roca, players who are going to be on the field facing Barcelona. But the most dangerous players, as Lewandowski or Müller that lately has scored every match that has faced, every time has faced Barcelona. So these times they are going to face them. They are going to be there. So that's the danger. But as Memphis said, well, we have the match. We have to be concentrated. We have to do many things well. We have to perform the match of our lives, because this is a final. We don't have the win on our favor, and I think it's going to be really, really hard for us to pass. And more bad news for Barcelona, and this is that one of our top scorers, Ansu Fati, probably will not come back until next year. It seems that he wanted to be for the match of Wednesday. Laporta and Xavi said at the end that he's not even training with the players, so it's going to be very difficult. But lately, I'm reading that not even now is going to be able to count on him. That probably not until next year, 2022, he's going to be not available. So bad news for the club. That explains my tone of voice. I think now really hard week for our club. If we lose or we draw and Benfica wins, it's not that bad. We passed to the Europa League, the competition that we've never been before, of course. But let's hope that we don't need to go there anytime else. And let's cross the fingers and dream, especially dream and believe on our players. Who knows, maybe we draw and then Benfica draws with Borussia with Dinamo, sorry. Who knows? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching us and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.